exhale, side bend over. If you need to go slower than me, that's fine as well. Uncross the legs, bring your hands behind you, stretch out the legs, and just pat the backs of the knees on the floor, waking up the thighs, the hamstrings, and the calves, and then drop the toes side to side. On the floor, separate your feet about mat's distance apart, and drop your knee a little bit in the shoulders as well. And then from here, once you and let's come into tabletop position. So in tabletop, you want your wrist. Start by kicking our left leg back. Keep the toes on the ground and rock a little forward and back just to wake up the arm forward. Find a balance here. Engage through the core. And exhale, crunch in. Bring your knee to touch your elbow and repeat. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, crunch it in. We're going to do one more reaching out, and then 90 degrees out to the side. Exhale, bring the elbow back together. Inhale. So we're just alternating and then come back together. Inhale and exhale, come back. Let's do one more time each direction. So come back. Go ahead and reach out, hold here. Reach back with your hand, try to find that foot, and then here for 3, 2, right leg comes back, rock forward and backwards. Right leg up. Lift your left arm. We're going to inhale, reach out. And exhale, crunch it in. That sideways motion. So bring your elbow out to the side. Alternating back and forth. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, stretch out. On each side. So stretch out and then crunch it in and then out. Hold, bend your back knee for that back bend. Lift your knee as well and lift it. And 1, go ahead and release, hand down. Facing dog, so tuck the toes under, lift your knees and hips. Stand and straighten one knee at a time. Three-legged dog. With an inhale, bring the arms up in line with the ears. High crescent line. Back. And exhale, hand. From here, other side. Lift that left leg up. Through, into. Again, deep bend in that front knee. And half lift when you get there, and extend all the way up. Palms touching. Mountain pose. Go ahead and take a second. Shoulders width distance apart. And And then from here, side stretching here. And in fact, I actually like to separate my over to the left. And then lean the elbow. Lean over a giant beach ball beside you. From here, elbows go over to the left. Go ahead and come up. Let's do one more time each side. And come up, lean over to the right, and then keep leaning. Bend the knees. We're going to let's do 2 more circles that way. So full body circles here. Trying to get full range of motion as you go ahead and release when you get to the top, and we'll just shake it out. Empty coat sleeves. Let your arms be dead weight. Twist is coming from the hips. Pain in the knees, just slow down. You don't want any knee pain or switch which arm was in front. So if your right arm was in front, switch it so the left arm's in front. Let's elbows lean over to the right. And then come back up. Let's start those circles. So lean over to the left. Keep leaning as you circle down, bend the knees, and then circle right back up to standing. Do that 2 more times on this side. Lean over to the side, circle. Excellent, and then we'll come back up to the top, release the arms, shake it out. And preparing for some more sun salutations. So starting feet together or hips width distance apart. With an L, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step. Core work. So separate the feet here in plank, drop the heels. Giant beach ball has moved underneath you, so you're arcing your arms. So alternating side plank. As your heels drop to one side, the opposite hand comes up in the air. Nice and high. And once you have done both sides an equal number of times, meet me back to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands as well. Keep the tops of the toes on the first time on your knees, and then hips up, downward facing dog. Step your feet together, lift your right leg up, and inhale, bring that right foot through, in between the hands. Come light on the fingertips, find your balance. When you're ready, bend into this front knee. Your back leg is as straight as you can get it. Let's do a little side bending here. So interlace your thumbs, inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend over towards the bent knee. So I'm leaning over to exhale, twist towards your bent knee. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist and hold. 2, and 1. Come right back forward. Drop those hands down. Plant your left hand. Reach your right hand up. Nice. From here, engage through the core. We're going to pick up this front foot. Take as many steps as you need and meet me inside. You can drop down to this bottom knee and just have this leg back behind you. We're going to do leg lifts here so they look like this. On my count, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep those hips nice and high as you lift that leg. For 3, hips up, downward facing dog. Step your feet together here. Lift the right leg up again, bend the right knee. Keep your hip circles. Go ahead and switch the direction of the and then straighten this leg back out behind you. Inhale, bring your right knee to touch. Exhale, press back. Inhale, right knee across. Bring your right foot down to meet your left. Go ahead and bring the knees down. Let's take. Slide your hands forward and bring the forehead to the mat. So sigh it out through the mouth. Audible sigh if you can. Wherever you are, let's meet back and your feet together, downward facing dog. Lift your through in between the hands. Come light on the fingertips. Lunge. Again, keep those shoulders released. Exhale, side bend over. Back up. And then bring the elbows out to the side and let's exhale, twist. Up the hands. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and come back forward. Drop your hands down. Plant your right hand, lift your left hand up, twist. Nice. From here, we're going to come into that side plank. I'm going to switch sides so I can see you guys. So engage in side plank. Again, remember you can modify. 2, 1. Lift that top leg and lower. Keep those hips nice and high. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. For 3, lower, 2, lower. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And just like we did before, a little bit more core work. Step the feet together. Lift your left leg up. Bend the left knee. And let's start by circling the left knee around. Direction. Exhale, press back. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, press back. Go ahead and drop this foot down. And with an in front, inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Almost touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Excellent work. Cleansing breath here. Breathe in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Meet me in mountain pose at the top third of the mat, and we'll come into a little bit of balance. So hands to the hips, shift them. You want to find a focal point, so you can stare at the wall or the floor in front of you. Stare at something that's from here. Circle this left knee around. Nice, and then from here, bring your left knee back forward. You can open up your hands here if that helps with balance, just like I did. Take a big breath in. Hug this left knee into your chest. Push down strongly through your left foot. Nice, and then we'll transition, warrior 3. Kick this leg behind you. Arms come out to the side like airplane wings. This is also called balancing stick. really strong standing leg here. Nice. Hold warrior three. Keep this back leg lifted. Keep your chest lifted for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bend the standing leg. Bring this foot down. Reach the arms up in line with the ears. We're back and rock the back heel. Open up warrior two. You want a pretty long stance for this. Exhale, warrior two. Keep bending that knee. Inhale, reach up. Keep the knee bent. And exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Forward. Bring your elbow to your thigh. Back arm in line with the ears. Circle this top arm around. Option to come into the bind by dropping your back arm behind. Chest open here and hold for 3. Straighten your front leg, hands to hips. And then press the hips to the back. Open up the hands, slide the shoulders. Bring your right hand to your right shin. Your left arm straight up in the air. Two and 1. Go ahead and pull yourself back up. From here, bend the knee, windmill the arms down, pick up the back heel. Let's transition into pyramid pose. So we'll just straighten the front leg. If you have blocks, you can grab onto your blocks and put one in each hand, or you can put the block in the middle and put both hands on one block. Also, feel free to find a kriya. So if you want to bend and straighten into this stretch, that's always an option. Leg as straight as possible. Keep your hips square to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and half lift for me. Bend into this front knee and just step this back foot forward and half lift. Exhale, fold. Separate the feet. Grab onto your elbows and sway a little side to side, stretching out through the hamstrings just a little bit more. And then release the elbows, bend the knees, and then press up, hands to thighs, all the way up to mountain pose. From here, cleansing breath. Breathe in through the nose, and sigh it out through the mouth. Shake it out. Let's go ahead and do this on the other side. So starting with the balance first, we're going to shift our weight into the left foot. Find your focal point, so something to stare at that's not moving. You can bring your hands to your hips or out to the side, whatever's easier. Eventually bring the right knee parallel to the ground. And once you feel steady, let's circle this knee around. Big circles, as big as you can, but stay nice and strong in the left leg. Go ahead and switch. The hands with an inhale, chest is lifted. Lift this knee up, hug the knee into the chest. And now we'll transition into back. Stay nice and focused here. You want to really leg lifted and your chest lifted as well for 3, 2, high crescent lunge. Nice. From here, we're going to drop the back heel and open arms out to the sides. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Deep bend in this front knee. Flip your front palm. Reach up and back. Keep your front knee bent. Peaceful warrior. And then come back. Warrior two. Inhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And back arm, just circles. Big sweeping arm circles here. Go ahead. bottom arm reaches underneath. Find the fingertips, open up the 2 and 1. Go ahead and release that. Come right back up. Straighten the front leg, hands to hips, preparing for triangle pose. So do a little sassy hips first. Hips go side to side. And then press the hips to the back. Open up the hands, slide the shoulders forward. And then tilt down, left hand to your left shin, right arm comes up. Your body is in one plane of motion. 2 and 1. Go ahead and come back up. Bend into your front knee. Wiggle your arms down. Pick up. Straighten this front leg. And just like I mentioned before, you can do a little kriya. So you can bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. This is also a great place if you have blocks to grab onto your blocks, and you can place your hands on the wrist to square off the hips. So what that means is instead of opening my hips, I turn them the face forward, relax that back heel to the floor, and then you just come forward into the stretch. Make sure you're not holding your breath. With each exhale, find a place in your body to relax. And hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, half lift. Bend your front knee, step your back foot forward. Half lift, heel toe the feet apart. And let's come into a little twist. So go ahead and fold forward. Plant your left hand to the floor in front of you. Bring your right hand to your low back. And then let's twist open. Bend your left knee and straighten your right leg for this twist. You can lift your right hand up, or you can take this right hand and wrap it around the left hip crease. Take a deep breath in, open up the chest, and exhale, switch sides. Same thing with this side. Right fingertips to the floor, left hand to the low back. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Option to lift your left hand or wrap it around. Find your right hip crease and hold here. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, go ahead, come back down. From here, turn your toes out. You can grab onto the front edge of the mat if you need. You're going to sink the hips back. Yogi squat. So I'm holding onto the front edge of the mat to keep my balance. You can also bring the hands together at heart center. Let's hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind you, sink the hips back, stretch your legs out in front of you. And just like we did before, hands behind you, pat the backs of the knees on the floor. Drop the toes side to side, and then together and away from each other. And then from here, let's go ahead and roll back onto our backs. So you can grab one behind the knees, roll back, hug the knees into the chest, and just rock a little from side to side. We're moving into our cool down and Savasana next. So go ahead, bring the feet to the floor. Let the knees fall out to the sides, and just let the arms open up to the sides, and just completely relax here. Letting your body be heavy and letting gravity do the work here. You also have a few seconds to do any last minute stretches that feel good in your body. So if you want a hamstring stretch or a glute stretch or happy baby, take some time to do that now. And then once you're ready for Savasana, you'll go ahead and straighten one leg at a time. Let your toes just fall out to the sides and completely relax here. Let your body be heavy. You can stay here just relaxing, or if you want to sit up and come into a seated meditation, that's fine as well. Wherever you are, we'll just hold for about 30 to 45 seconds. This is our final resting posture. We end each yoga class with Savasana. And it's just a way to let your body relax. As you find a sense of gratitude, you could do a body scan. starting from the crown of the head and working your way all the way down to your feet. Just finding gratitude, saying thank you to each body part as you come to it. And then allowing that body part to rest. Relax the breath. And relax the mind. Let your thoughts go in one ear and out the other. Completely let go. And then to wake yourself back up, just breathe in through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. You'll start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, ankle circles, wrist circles as you wake yourself back up. And then taking your time, using as little energy as possible, go ahead and meet me in the seated position. Bring the hands together at heart center. Bow the chin to the chest, finding that last sense of gratitude. Thanking yourselves for joining me for Yoga Fusion today, and I thank you guys for joining me. Namaste. Hope you guys enjoyed the class. Feel free to give us any feedback through Instagram or email. Reach out to us with your thoughts and how you guys are enjoying everything, and hope to hear from you all soon.